Hello everyone, and welcome back to us, probably the final video of Icewind Dale. So, let's see if this goes easier than the dragon fight. Because that dragon fight was pretty easy. Because we just shot goblin arrows and summoned everything before it was already half dead before I realized, oh, I should be paying attention to the dragon, what's it doing? Just too busy focusing on making sure we had summons out. But anyway.
That's more like it.
Also, I like how we actually had a use with the Colin's hammer. We fought 2 iron golems. Ooh, also boop. 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 Well, now we can go up. So this is the point of no return. This here is where you would basically be like, hey, well, I'm gonna go do Hard Winter now. But since we already did Hard Winter before even doing the first part of Dorn's Deep.
That's more like it.
Greetings, child of Ilmater.
Okay.
How are you today?
Doing okay, I guess.
I am pleased to hear it. So many young people today suffer needlessly. They live through a dull pain, sublimely drifting under the waves, never understanding the ecstasy that awaits them if they open their hearts to Ilmater.
You're not fooling me. I just came from the temple of Image below. I don't think Image would be pleased with how you've chosen to worship him.
I suppose you're right. The whole mockery of suffering thing only amuses one for so long. It seems that my campaign here has run its course. It was time to move on in any event.
Yeah, got to the point.
After centuries of Ixanamai's laboriously worded speeches and delusions of grandeur, it is a welcome change to hear such succinct threats from an enemy.
We did murder her, after all.
Thank you for disposing of her, by the way. Her speeches were quite tiresome, and she suffered her defeats so poorly.
So what the hell are you up to?
The only thing really standing in the way of my conquering this territory was Ixanamai. When you killed her, you removed the largest obstacle in my campaign.
But you realize something, right? If I was able to kill her, and she was your biggest obstacle, what makes you think you could stand up against me?
As you probably already know, my arrival in this world was a result of conflict with my ancient adversary. I was exiled from my home plane when my vendetta with Ixanamai got, as my superiors said, out of control. As soon as I arrived in this world, I knew that Ixanamai would follow. After all, what's a few thousand years and a billion miles between old friends? I sought out a base of operations from which I could start a military force. In the process of doing so, I heard something calling to me from a distant glacier. It was this. Gren Shiniban. It's an artifact so old that it makes me seem young. A crystal shard with magical powers of such magnitude that Kaldahar's Heartstone gem looks like a child's toy. Just having it in my possession caused the monstrous creatures of this land to leave their ancient homes and seek me out. Its other powers are too numerous to mention. Despite the fact that the shard has a somewhat overbearing personality, our plans seem to coincide. As for my lieutenants, they were easy enough to find. All of them were eager to join my cause, except for poor naive Brother Padium. The guise of an Ilmatarian revered brother was perfect for traveling and gathering information in Icewind Dale. The form was easy enough to assume.
I suppose this here was like an Octopath Traveler moment where the enemy just monologues for half an hour. Or we just sit here and do nothing.
The information inside of Padium's head allowed me to flesh out the role. Everything was going well, until that annoying Arundel and your good friend, the late Hrothgar, decided to investigate Exonomai's poorly veiled activities in Dragon's Eye. If that idiot had been a little more clandestine in her business, no one would have suspected. To stall Exonomai and seal off Icewind Dale, I used Grunshinaban to freeze the passes, but not quickly enough to prevent Hrothgar's band from starting their expedition. I had Craig Frostbeard and his giants cause the avalanche that crushed Hrothgar, Acalia, and those other fools.
Acalia?
After that, I didn't really care what you were doing, until you seized the Heartstone gem from Exonomai. I thought that Arundel would be the only person capable of using it. When I killed him, I thought the threat was ended. I certainly didn't expect you to take the gem to Laurel in the Severed Hand. Very clever. Unfortunately, your actions since that event have been inconsequential.
Nah, well, technically I went and I murdered a dragon, I raided a castle, I got loads of loot, and leveled up a lot, and yeah.
During your extended bloody trek through Upper Dawns, Worm's Tooth, and Lower Dawns, I was building up forces elsewhere. Outside of East Haven, to be specific.
Oh no, not East Haven.
So you see, the destruction of my forces here simply prevents me from having reserve troops during my conquest of the Dale.
Oh no.
It's a good thing you can't see East Haven now. It would probably break you to see how easy it is to crush houses and cause temples to explode. Everything you've done is pointless.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure murdering a dragon and stopping a barbarian threat from happening does sort of help the 10 towns more than you attacking one little town. Anyway.
I am the beginning and the end of this story. I, and only I, will determine how it plays out. Goodbye.
Okay, see ya.
Prepare to be destroyed!
Oh, you're actually hostile. Well, my bad.
What?
Well then, let's get started, shall we?
What is it?
It's hammer time! Take this, you bastard!
Oh, so where is it?
Guess it's worth a try.
I've got the fierce blood boozer thunder!
Good question, me. Anyway, what do we want to do? I cast that, didn't I?
In the heat of the battle, the twisted priest of Ilmater stumbled, gripping his chest as if mortally stricken. A faint glow began to emanate from the crystal that hung round his neck. Suddenly, The entire cave was engulfed in an explosion of blinding light. When the light finally died, the party discovered that they were no longer within the dark passages of Dorne's Deep. As they struggled to regain their bearings, they realized that they had been returned to the town of Easthaven. But this was not the sleepy fishing village they had left so long ago. Enchantment had fallen over the town, encasing what remained of the shattered homes and buildings in a prison of solid ice.
Well, we should probably do something about that.
At the center of the destruction, upon the very spot where the Temple of Tempus once stood, rose a massive tower of crystal.
So it's still bothering that the audio seems to pop during those scenes. Don't know why. So yeah, here I was preparing all my spells and stuff, and I got about myself about that spell. I still haven't used it yet. Like I was going to, but then it's like, oh, guess we're not going to. Where's my contingency? Yeah, I have that prepared still. Oh well, I guess we just heal up and investigate.
Vita Mortis.
We're so hasted.
Let's get it on.
So how do we get to the temple? It's made out of crystal. Let's go run around and murder things, right? Cause cyclopses and squirrels.
It's hammer time.
Is there anything in here?
That's
Really?
more like it.
Not really. Unless there's something in the cellar. Oh, hey, we found old chat.
That's more like it.
Yeah, matey. We've been done for. All these changes and children are being held by the woman in a shocked hold, south down past the bridge. Everard be captured down with you. Join drink in a jet and we can pass the time. Where was Everard captured? Oh, what you'd be asking me for? There was a giants. That would be giants in the town. They only be having one oversight to be seeing you if I and the Arcadia pretty Everard protect captured okay. That's it.
Aye.
So Everard and the field of foods have been captured. Stockades out the town past the bridge.
That's
Let's
more
go
like it.
investigate, shall we?
Come then.
Yeah, these cyclopses are definitely a thing.
It's hammer time. Spears, blood, booze, and thunder.
Definitely a thing off these cyclopses.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Flop. I don't even know half you people. Oh. Thank you with the kids popping the squirrel. Grimby. Please, I don't want to die now. Not like this. You gotta do something. Ask Everard. Yeah, that's right. You know what to do. Can't have guy MC again. But I for sure we have enough food for those one-night groups. Now that I lay eyes on you again, Derek. Quick, no time to talk. Wait, go talk to Everard. Go talk to Everard. Go talk to Everard.
You have returned to Easthaven. I pray you are not too late.
Oh yeah, we knew you were important since you had a voice. You alright?
Yes. I was brought into the tower by the giants. They sought to break me, force me to break the glyphs.
Jared's down?
Yes. If they open it, then we are all damned. Pokelin, his armies will number all the souls of hell. All Faerun will be destroyed.
No, no. It's almost like Siege of Dragonspiel all over again. Oh god. Oh no, it's Siege of Dragonspiel all over again. We're gonna open up the house. It's gonna be glorious. How about no? How about let's not do that? Or at least he has a better plan than, you know, what's-your-face's plan. Miss Argent, who was like, I'm gonna go into the house and save my uncle. Screw everything else. I'm gonna become a blackguard and stay here so long as he gets safe. But then I got murdered and he stayed in hell to close the portal anyway, so technically my plan was completely pointless. Also spoilers for Siege of Dragonspiel, by the way, but yeah. It's all entirely pointless in the end. Anyway, I need to get into that.
Let me show you the sign. The ice gives way beneath a symbol. Crossed hands, blood upon the wrists. With it, you should be able to open the tower. I will follow later, if I can.
Very well. I'll head to... Oh yay, more levels. Levels. Not that I really need them, but yay, levels. And levels. Oh. Oh shit, I don't know what to give you. You're running out of weapon proficiency, these things. Those set spells, eh? Fine, though.
That's more like it.
Perhaps we should probably rest. Yeah, if we can. I don't know if we can rest. Just because you know haste is going to wear off and that's going to be bad, so... You may not rest it. Great. Well, we're going to be exhausted with the fight. Right. This is going to be great. Which we don't have haste with the fight. Oh well. Hulk. Scale your party before venturing. Scale your party before venturing. So here we are. Alright.
You have found your way in, I see. I will attempt to open the passageway below to Jared's stone, but these glyphs are born of Tempest himself. If you would help, climb this tower. See if there is another way to Jared's stone.
Very well. Oh, towards us. Can I rest? Ah, damn it.
That's more like it.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Let's get it on.
You best. Oh, this is a safe place to rest. Yay. Isn't that nice? So we want me to climb this tower for what reason? There's some nice beds up here. But that seems to be all there is here. Just some nice beds. Wait, there's this path. Oh. Pomer, what are you doing here? So we meet again. Welcome to Crystal Tour. I trust your visitation is not a social call. What are you doing here? Interesting choice of words. Much has changed since your last visit to Eastham. Now, as you can see, I run this town. You're in league with poker, aren't you? Pokerland, you show no idea what you're up against, do you? The master has many names and many forms. His powers beyond imagination. You cannot hope to defeat him. Why not surrender yourself to me? At least I would be merciful to grant you a quick death. Do you ever think he'd put a fool like you in charge? If that's the master's rule that I should rule, it's the master's rule that I should rule this town. It's he who gave me this town. This magnificent power since I report my resource to him. What service could a lowly shopkeeper offer a fiend such as Pokeland? Our occupation at Eastham was inevitable. The master intended to take the town from the very beginning. I simply was trying to remove certain obstacles. It was I who first proposed to send an expedition to Kodaha. Knew that braggart Hofko would jump on the chance to go dash off to rescue. They would no doubt drag along every other sword-waving idiot in town. So it's a diversion. Can Terra please host to see my little poisoning? I laughed myself to tears as your expedition charged over the mountains, leaving East Haven defenseless and ready for the taking. Well, let's see you go so you can still laugh with your head lying on the floor next to your lifeless body. Oh, you...
I'm here.
You made one mistake. You pissed me off. Fire.
It's hammer!
Double fire elementals.
Yes.
I don't know. Shoot that one. You. Smack this one. Where am I?
It's hammer time! Take this, you bastard!
You know what this calls for? Yeah, this here was a final boss fight.
It's hammer time! Take this, you bastard!
So we need to get rid of this.
Take this, you bastard! Let's get it on. Beer's blood, booze and thunder!
Those people with lightning bolts going this way.
Bet you didn't think I'd be able to...
Victory draws near.
Which one of you is the real?
Take this, you bastard!
Seriously with the tail fire.
Beer's blood, booze and thunder!
Sure. Okay, seriously.
Beer's
Go.
Take this, you bastard!
Freaking fault upon maps. With immune to my damage. Heal everyone up while I try to figure out which one to use the right one.
Vita mortis.
Let's get it on.
I think the one's doing like the real one.
Take this, you bastard!
What?
I've got the beast in my... Let's get it on.
Okay, seriously, but which one would use the right one before I get irritated and start throwing death clouds out?
Vita mortis.
Jesus. You know what sucks though is they interrupted my heal. I needed that, you ass. She's going to die.
Sure. Let's go with that one.
Easily done.
Take this, you bastard!
Vita mortis.
Oh, shit!
Okay, well this was an irritating fight. Let's try this again. Freaking pole
Let's
map.
get it on.
I need it.
Need you to do with that one. Need you to do with that one. Oh, what else can we do? Not F it. Hey, very thank you very. Isn't that lovely? Of course, that probably is going to hurt me once that spell hits. So maybe I shouldn't just...
That's more like it.
here's the real one.
Take this, you bastard!
Typo now. How am I supposed to tell which one's the real one? Just keep running all over the damn place.
Take this, you bastard! I've got the beast in my sights!
Bet you didn't think I'd be able to do that.
This is zero tag. But I think I hit the real him though.
Bet you didn't think I'd be able to do that.
Yeah, I hit him, but I don't know where he went. I ain't fully healed, so.
It's hammer time!
It's like such a stupid fight thing. Also, I don't. There's my heals. So I'm seriously tempted to just throw out clouds, just to deal with them. Ugh. Prismatic spray. Prismatic spray.
Aye?
It said save for a spell, but then I died. Okay, well, I'm irritated quickly. This stupid fight. Like, what am I doing wrong? Is it seriously what I think I have to do? Do I seriously have to just... Oh, apparently a lot of people are complaining about this fight. Well, that's great. Nice to see I'm not the only one with having problems. So each time you hit the right one, one of the ones should disappear. Great, well I have an idea what to do here. Dog, shut up, you're fine.
Let's get it on!
Try to record. Do you have to bark? God, dog. Now then. Okay, I have a better solution for this fight. Do I know what this better solution is? Of course you want to know what this better solution is. Where's Cloud Kill? We want to throw a Cloud Kill down. And you're going to throw down a... What the hell is that? Yeah, no. Maybe we could throw down Stink Cloud. I don't think that's going to help, but yeah. Just throw down Cloud.
I've got the beast in my sights!
Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, throw down that one over there. Dog, be good. What else do I have? Incendiary Cloud. So I one of those for them. And just for good measure, toss down one of those. Then go Captain Perry. Get hit by a light. Lovely. So the question is, which
That's more like it.
opponent?
I've got...
Vita Mortis
Girl, as I healed with lightning bolts.
Take this, you bastard!
Okay.
Mortis
That's more like it.
It's what, 3?
Fierce blood, bruise and thunder!
It's not going down yet. Irritating. Nope, that's not him. Cause you. Yes, it was. So that's we are 2. But up to still 3. Okay, seriously. Can everyone stop attacking? Where's my heals? There's my heals.
Vita Mortis
So, it's gonna be down
Let's
to...
get it on.
Okay, maybe it's down to 2 now. Oh, she's still
Nada.
walking around in that thing.
Fierce blood, bruise and thunder!
So let's make an irritating fight, you know. Why not?
Vita Mortis
Aye.
Shit!
Of course, I don't really want to walk into this.
I've got the beast in my sights!
Oh, it's just you now. Ugh. It wasn't that fun. Oh, I kept the symbols, yeah. So, hey, oh. That's just silly. Why would I ever need a wand of 99 chargers? Anyway, I guess they want us to go off up to that ladder. The problem with going to that ladder is that
Let's
it's
get it on.
stupid, so we're just gonna go back.
Let's
to
get it on.
And maybe the clouds of doom and destruction
That's
we
more
cast
like
will
it.
be gone. Yeah.
Let's get it on.
I want to look at all those mirrors. That's a lot of mirrors. Which makes sense.
Aye.
So what is this? My man about this is the image of gleaming short crystal. Strange blue sight rays from the crystal forming a limited current of energy that bars you passage again. So there's a shiny crystal. But anyway, let's poke the glass. Oh, hi. Oh,
You
no.
again. I admire your persistence, but come now. I think it is time you accepted the fact that it is not within your power to stop me.
I don't know, escape for you this time. Pokeland.
Escape?
Pokeland.
I assure you, I have no intention of fleeing. I would have finished you back at Dawn's Deep were it not for the fact that Crenshinaban willed it
It
otherwise.
won't save you this time.
There is no need for such empty threats. The only reason you are still alive is because I want you to witness this historical moment.
I don't know. Oh, so look at all them traps on the ground. Okay.
Behold, the cycle is complete! What was undone so long ago has been done once more. The doors to the lower planes have been thrown wide! And now my brethren are free to plunder this world for its immortal spoils. Soon the ranks of the Blood War army will swell with thousands of fresh souls.
Hold, Pokelin. It will take more than boasting to bring you victory this day.
Everard, why are you here? Everard, there's a trap there. Okay, never mind.
Jared Stone. I have never seen
Where'd you
it.
get
The
him?
glyphs. They dissolved once I felt Tempest within me, calling me to battle. I know now what I must do. What Jared had to do.
Everard, you're not a Jared.
The tale of Jared Stone is a lesson in sacrifice. Sacrificing oneself so that others might live. That was Jared's choice. It has taken me a long time.
Seriously?
Too long.
That's your
to
story arc?
realize the nobility in such a gesture.
Seriously, that's his story arc. Oh, I didn't really like Jared's sacrifice because he made a sacrifice instead of facing the enemy in battle. But no, I must make that sacrifice to save everyone. Because I'm the true hero. Don't ever stop stealing my story.
Insurgents, culture, imperial.
And then he just walks up there like, nope, 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 I'm not gonna be slowed down, I'm just gonna walk in. And then become the Everard Stone. And they're just like, oh, well, what do we do now?
Fools! Do you think you can defeat me so easily? The priest has done nothing but delay the inevitable.
Actually, I probably can.
I still possess the secrets of unlocking the portal. It is only a matter of time before I open the gate once more.
Nah.
Over? On the contrary, my time has only just begun!
Shame about those portals.
I am needed.
Shame about those traps, I should say. But, yeah. It's time to probably do this.
Yes.
Okay, potions. Oh, I thought I had no one.
It's hammer time.
Oh, hey, more iron golems. Cute. Anyway, oh, wait. Well, Everard, what are you doing back? Did I defeat you in Siege of Dragons fail? Anyway, up those. They're getting a bit closer. Come
Sure. Let's go with that one.
Anytime.
Yeah, I might need you to come down to the fight.
Take this, you bastard!
Might need you to cast a bit of maybe some juju zombies, man. Juju zombies away.
What?
But right now we're going to demons. Just being chased by our golems.
Watch and learn. I've got the beast in my sights!
What is it?
You just keep shooting. What do I have to do?
The battle is yours.
Take this, you bastard!
Straps just going off. Anyway, full hill on her. Badly injured, just so yeah, that's going decently. I need you. Can we just blast this thing with magics?
Your magic is mine!
Guess it's what you
God.
This should do the trick.
Oh, hey, we won. So Luke might be dead? Not sure. Up to Luke time. But we won. Okay. And no ending thing, just instantly credits. Shame about Luke. Sorry, buddy. You apparently got murdered in a cutscene. Nothing I can do about it. But yeah, Icewind Dale. I still think I prefer Baldur's Gate because, yeah. Jim Cummings, of course. So strong. Right potentially recognized as voice actors. But yeah, Icewind Dale. The pacing bothers me about Icewind Dale. Like, some parts are entirely too easy, some parts are entirely too hard. It's just weird. Oh, so you just get tossed back out here, so you can't even revive him if you want to. Like, hey, you play the game, it's over. You don't get any aftermath, no chance to go finish quests, you're just tossed back to the menu. But anyway, yeah, the pacing. Like, the first actual, well, I guess the first dungeon technically would be the one where you go out and to the Orc Cave and find the Kelvin stuff. That one's easy. I guess it would be technically the second dungeon, the Veil Shadows. For the most part, it's not bad till you get to Crestlands 2. Crestlands 2 is honestly significantly difficult for that early on, because you have no real protection against Stinky Cloud, so that could just instantly cause your party to fail because, oop, Everard got knocked down and you can't do anything about it, and here come the skeletons to murder your entire party. Cause yeah, it's not like you have any saving throws really at that point in the game. So you sort of have to use cheating tactics of luring and sending them to going through the door, luring a few in and murdering and all that just to survive. Which I don't think I really did. I think I mostly got lucky against that. Then the next dungeon after that, the Temple of the Forgotten God, entirely too easy. Like, sure the Verbergs might hit a bit hard, but they were so easy in comparison to the undead that you just fought. Then Dragon's Eye. Dragon Eye's not bad. It starts off a bit easy. Trolls are just there to be irritating. Spiders can be potentially dangerous. But we had like, there was like a bot for like trying antidotes, so we should have been good now. Let's see. The later levels of that, though, once you start fighting the Yanti, it's a bit hit or miss, though. Most of them are easy. The elites with the arrows are a bit of a problem. The actual boss fight, not terrible. But then after that, the Severed Hand was pretty easy, just tedious to go up and down. Dorn's Deep was, well, since we did Hearts of Winter and all that, entirely too easy. But yeah, Heart of Winter. My problem with it is the barrier eye was hard. But then after that it sort of fell off, like what happened to the difficulty? Like, oh no, barbarians. Well, that was easy. Oh no, frost trolls. But I guess a few frost giants and other stuff as we far away to that place. And then those big bug things, which weren't that hard, really. The ice golems were a bit challenging. Not really, because they didn't pull what Trials of the Lure Master did and didn't toss like 20 of them all at once at you. But yeah, so ice golems were fine. And then, for some reason, after that they decided, you know what, you need to go fight more trolls. Like, why? Why was that a thing? Dragon, oh yeah, and then fish people. Cause fish people. I don't even know what was with the fish people, that was a bit easy. And then the dragon herself, I don't think I was really paying attention to the dragon. I was just being like, oh, gotta get this summon out, goblin arrows. Next thing I know, oh, the dragon's already half dead. And my dog is upset. Yes, I know you're upset. It's like only 8 in the morning, which means time for the dog to be upset. See, Trials of the Lure Master. That's where things became hard. Like the harpies and wyverns, meh, whatever. The first actual fight, though, like going to that one tower and fighting the group of adventurers, that was moderately challenging. But I liked it because it was moderately challenging. Then there was the crypt, which was entirely too easy because it's like, we went to the burial hour, right? And it's like, these drowned dead and whites and wearing virgins. It's like your turn undead ability isn't really doing shit against them. But then you go to Trials of the Lure Master and fight these undead in this crypt, and it's like, oh, they're just exploding and turning and it's working again. It's like, wow, this is easy. But then the actual keep. Oh boy. That's where things started going downhill. Because there was like... So there's 2 Spectral Knights. Like, okay, we can handle that. As soon as you go to aggro any of them. Like, I don't know, 4, 8 more to spawn behind you. Coming in from this doorway, that doorway. And those knights hurt. Like, even against our armor rating, they still hurt. Like, we had to heal Jim and Balls several dozen times just to survive. Like, the only way we got lucky was by cheesing it and luring them into a flank room where they had to, well, only a few could get to us at a time. So it could protect the frickin' spellcasters so they don't get surrounded. But yeah, that was bullshit. The second part of it, upstairs with only a few knights and beholders, which beholders are hit or miss. Basically depends if you have Death Ward on. If you have Death Ward on, you're fine. If you don't have Death Ward on, well, you better save first death spells. And then we went down to the dungeons, which were like, oh well, here's just a few cages for beholders and other things, which, easy. Dog, I swear. Good. Let me end the video. So yeah. We went down, what, 3 levels with no problems. The 4th level, like, oh, these jackals, well, they're not terrible. The grey ones are a bit pain, but it's not bad. But then there were those caves. I did not like those caves. It was like, hey, you go into this cave. What's that? You're immediately going to be surrounded from all sides and attacked by, like, 20 jackals, 4 greater jack whales, and a jackal pack leader, and 2 irritating statues, or whatever the hell they were called. Yeah. That was not good. Because it's like, there's no way you can just put yourself in a corner fast enough so they're not immediately going after your casters or your back row. Which sucks. Because you can't be handling, you can't really, well, I guess I could, okay. If I were smarter, I could have brought, you know, protection spells on them, and they could have been like, protection against normal attacks, or magic attacks, and super shields, and they would have been fine. But the thing is, I don't do that with my casters usually, because that requires a lot of prep work, and sometimes I don't think those spells are going to last that long. So, besides the fact that once they're being attacked, they can't really cast spells at all, because spell casting failure. So yeah, I could have done that, but I guess I did that wrong because I didn't think about, you know, oh, we're going to be ambushed from every side. My thought was, oh well, I just need to get into the corner and protect them so I can just defend my position. But nope. Let's see, and then they kept doing that, like, whoop, you go into this one. Suddenly there was a bunch of dire bears coming from this way, that way, that way. At least that one I was able to go hide in a corner. Let's see, what was the other one? I don't know. I forget what the other one was. Minotaurs? Elder Minotaurs and Minotaur Lords? I think, something like that. That wasn't too bad because we ran down and we waved a flank on a bridge. Yeah. Just tedious shit like that was like, oh, well. And then you're gonna fight these guys in here. So getting back to the actual Icewind Dale, though. Well, no. Let's finish our trials of the Lure Master's reveal, or whatever I'm saying. So, the Lure Master himself, that fight. It's like, hey, let's just fight an old man who's just gonna teleport over here and here and here and not actually doing much himself as he summons all these spectral heroes. Spectral heroes were a bit challenging. Him, not really. He just kept teleporting everywhere, like. Not as bad as Poleman, but still. It's bad to the actual game. Everything was fine until we reached Poleman. That was a bullshit fight. I did not like that fight, because it's like, oh, well, you have to hit the right pole map. It's like, well, how am I supposed to hit the right pole map? Well, and he's just gonna poof around with his false clones, just throwing lightning everywhere. Yeah, it's like, I looked online and it said, hey, just toss out some cloud codes and stuff and see if that works. It's like, okay, I'll do that. And the actual boss fight of Icewind Dale, that, it's like, hey, it's what's-his-face again. Or maybe that's just the type of demon he is, but still. Isn't that the same guy we fought in the end of Siege of Dragon spell? I think he was a lot harder in the Siege of Dragon spell. Probably because we weren't, you know, this high of level and stuff, but still. The only problem we had was, of course, everyone kept hitting traps, and the fact that, you know, just everything is like, oh, these Iron Golems gonna go murder our spellcasters, and we need to go deal with that. Cause I was just over there smacking the boss around with no problem, really. I don't know if anyone else was. I think Kalina was shooting it, but otherwise, yeah. Not much going on for that. It's a boss fight there, just trying to keep everyone alive. Like, here's the thing. If they weren't going after the spellcasters, that fight would have been over, it just feel like in a minute, because we would have been able to summon down some things, start casting some good spells, and more haste and all that, and it would have been easy. Significantly easier than the dragon, probably. But that's my biggest problem with, like, this and Baldur's Gate is you enter situations where, oh no, the spellcasters have aggro, which basically means, oh, well, now we have to try to draw the aggro off while making them run all across the entire room. Because spellcasters are squishy. Gotta protect your squishies. I'm not even entirely sure I'm gonna label this in video, but yeah. So for Icewind Dale, it's enjoyable, but unlike Death Heaven, I enjoy the whole being a MacGuffin more than being tossed into the adventure of it with barely any story. I mean, the story's there, it's not as intensive as Baldur's Gate. Then it just sort of rushes you more. I mean, we were leveling up way past 20 there at the end. But anyway. So next time we go back to Baldur's Gate 2. And that horror. Especially once we reach Throne of Ball. And the Watcher's Keep. Oh god, the Watcher's Keep. I forgot most of the Watcher's Keep. Or maybe I blocked it out. Pretty sure it's gonna be almost as bad as Trials of the Lord Master, if not worse. But that's a problem for future me. Hope you all enjoy, thank y'all, and have a nice day.